Now, if you are sitting in the back room downstairs or in the balcony, feel free to stand up. Can I have a flash off, please? Can I have a flash off?
Sorry.
No problem.
Thought I turned it off by changing the video.
Alright, so these bubbles we have here in the front are just the ice block from underneath the lava, turning into steam and escaping through the lava in the form of bubbles. Well, this here is what we call Palais hairs. They form in nature when lava falls as an ash and is picked up by the wind and pulled into these thin strands of lava. Now they're called Palais hairs because of the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes, but in Iceland we have no Hawaiian goddess, so we call them witches' hairs, or not in Icelandic. You can see how quickly they turn black when cooling down, immediately turn into these thin glass strands. There we go. Now you saw what happens when the lava went over the ice. We had some nice little bubble action happening. I have a bigger block of ice, but you have to see what happens if you put it on top of the lava.
Yes.
Good. Me too. Can I have a flash off in the balcony, please? Alright. So I've got this nice chunky piece of ice here. I'm just going to pop it on top of this pool. It's going to melt and turn into steam, of course, but let's see what happens. Just going to drop it on there. And immediately you see the steam going up. But some of the steam is being forced into the lava and it's trying to escape, forming more bubbles. So lifting up there in the front. Notice as well how the lava turns black immediately where it cools down quickly. So this is all this steam being trapped inside this pool of lava. So where the lava cools down fast, it quickly solidifies, turning into glass and insulating itself. And here on top in the channel, can I have that flash back in the balcony? Thank you. In the channel here, the lava has created a solidified layer on top. Now lava is a great insulator. Very quickly it's going to create this shell around itself to keep the heat in the middle for a longer time. Now here we have this solidified layer of lava on top, and the sand below it is insulating this pool of lava from below, because the sand is tephra or lava. So we know inside here, since it is a little bit squishy, and here in the pool as well, there is still some liquid lava in there. And I can get underneath this channel here, very carefully lift it up, revealing that inside the lava is still fully liquid. Now sometimes when we do this, we can get what we call lava tunnel. Lava tunnels form in nature when we have like a big field of lava. The lava drains out of the field, leaving behind a tunnel or two. So sometimes when we lift this bridge up here, the lava flows either back this way or continues flowing down towards the pool and leaves behind like a hollow tube, which would be exactly how lava tunnels form in nature as well. Now I do like to destroy my bridge quite a lot because it looks a lot cooler. So we'll see later if we have a little lava tunnel. Now that I broke this insulation from underneath, they started cooling down from below and solidified all the way through. Now it is still a little bit wobbly, so it might fall down. Now here in the pool, we still have some pretty squishy lava, even though it has created a solidified crust. But we know the lava is not fully solidified underneath, so I can get underneath this pool here, lift it up, and reveal what's underneath, which is still fully liquid flowing lava, like before. Now you can see this bright orange color on the lava. When it is this color and this bright and giving off so much energy, we know it is still over 1,000 degrees Celsius. So when the lava first came into the swirl earlier, it was around 1,100 degrees Celsius, and the lava under here has barely lost any temperature since a few minutes ago. I'm gonna see if I can do this on all three sides now. There we go. You can see it's leaking down there slowly. Quickly it is losing this temperature, so the more I do this, the more this insulation is being broken, and the lava starts cooling down faster. So I have one more chance to try for the middle. Now this time I'm just going to try to stick this pole into the middle of the pool here. Let's see. Let's see what's happening underneath. There we go. Can you all see? Yeah? Amazing. So as you can see under there, we still have this liquid lava like earlier. Of course, it is solidifying quite quickly and it is turning thicker than it was before, but it's still liquid. Like it's tricking us quite a bit by looking solid on top. See? Now the lava has been pooling out here, still liquid. But it's kind of a different texture than we had earlier. This is kind of turning into this middle phase of lava that it goes through, that we call the taffy phase. Because it looks like taffy, yeah. Now this happens just right before lava fully solidifies, goes through this middle phase of looking like a caramel, then very quickly loses its energy, cools down, and turns into solid lava glass. Now, this is the part we usually get stuck. So let's see if I can save that. Get off. Okay. For this reason, we have a safety stick. Yeah. I'll get stick number 2. So there you think. There. Still. I can still poke the lava, but it's getting thicker and thicker the more we play with it. You can see I can poke it around a little bit, but in a moment I'm just gonna bang on top here, and this will all shatter. That's gonna be very satisfying. But you notice this different texture in between, just right before it turns completely solid. Now here in the channel, I hope you can all see if you can notice these U-shaped lines in the channel. I haven't seen them before as well when the lava came in. Those ropey textures on the lava are called ropey pahoihoi. This formed in the beginning when the lava first came into the room. Top layer solidified very quickly. Inner layer stayed liquid for a longer time. And the inner liquid layer was basically flowing down, pulling this outer solidified layer into these U-shaped strands, giving us ropey pahoihoi. Now they also form in nature. We can see on these giant lava fields. If you've been to any of the older fields we have here in Iceland, you can see these massive lines, like 10, 20 meter big. Massive ones on the lava field. And that's how you can tell which way the lava was flowing back in the day when it was molten. And geologists, they can see where the lava was being redirected by a hill, or where it flowed out and left behind a lava tunnel, for example. So they're very cool. And I was putting these grates on top here just to prevent the lava from popping at me, basically. You guys are fine, but within this barrier here, some tiny little shards of lava can pop out because this lava is contracting so quickly that it's turning into glass, And it's flowing over the slide made from steel, so both things are contracting, and some tiny pieces can fly up and hit me in the face, which I prefer is not to happen. So I hope it's understandable. Yeah, to be fair, being hit by lava is not that bad. It's kind of like a bacon grease burn. And if I get hit by lava, I just find it sounds a lot cooler than being hit by bacon grease. So yeah, it's fine with me. Now, trust me, I am very much aware of the fact that this lava is super satisfying, and deep down you all want to touch it. Yeah, no? Yes you do. Of course you do. Now, we're not going to do that, please. We're not going to touch the lava, even though it has turned black in some places here. Does not mean it has cooled down. Black lava can still be up to 600 degrees Celsius. It's about 1100 Fahrenheit. Now, yeah, that's black lava. Glowing lava, over 600. Liquid lava, over 900 degrees Celsius. So this lava is going to stay hot until the end of the show. Even some tiny pieces around the channel can give you a finger blister, which is not fun. I have learned from experience. But I just have these two pieces of paper here, just to show you what would happen if you touch the lava right now, which you promise not to do. Catch on fire immediately, even though the lava has turned black there. Also, I'm very good at tackling people down, just so you know. I had to do that once. You don't want to get that. Now, we can still see some color from the lava, some glow, but not that much. We can kind of just see a little bit of light. I'm going to turn the lights up now so you can see the texture better, understand actually why the lava sounds so glassy. Let's see.